Hello and welcome to Sunday. Do you see what I'm wearing? So I blocked it yesterday and it's finished and it's the perfect length. I will show you later when I'm standing up, and I haven't sewn in the yarn, the thread. Yeah, I will do that. But yeah, Sunday we had quite of a busy morning. It's currently 1:30 and I thought this might be a kind of a afternoon evening vlog instead, because this morning was chaotic. Not chaotic bad, especially, well, we think Hilma might be getting her first tooth, so she's you know, she's putting her hands in her mouth all the time and she's pretty sad, but she had a really good night's sleep, which is good, and she doesn't have a fever today, which is nice. So I tucked her in the shawl and we went to the Christmas market for because it's just 2 minutes away. It was so nice to just get outside, and she loves being outside, so it was good. But me, my mother and my mother's husband Stefan and Eden, of course, were at the Christmas market because Robin is away working today. But I actually got two things, or I bought one thing and then I got one thing from my mother, because it's my name day tomorrow, and it's Anna tomorrow. So we have, I don't know which countries have this, but we have name days here. So I have three name days. So my first name is Anna, and then my second name is Lovisa, and my third name is Staffansdotter, which translates to Staffan's daughter, because my dad's name is Staffan. And then I celebrate that name day as a name day for me as well, like the Staffan day. So this is the most of me because it's Anna. But yeah, so I got this. We found it was I didn't buy that much today because it was so crowded. I was supposed to buy like the roasted almonds again, but the line was too long, and I didn't find any reindeer meat this time. Maybe next time. So it's every Advent Sunday, or next Sunday as well, but not the one after that. So not the 20. Okay, so not the one closest to Christmas. But yeah, so we went there and we and it was a stall with like secondhand finds and like really good curated secondhand, or vintage you might call it. It was beautiful. She had so many beautiful things, and I found the cookie jar or the bigger jar that I'm going to show you. It's on the counter, so I have to get it. But the second one I found was this, and it says kärnkaffe, kaffet med arom, the coffee with aromatics on the top. So it's a coffee tin. And I've actually been looking for one of these for a long time, because I wanted an old tin for coffee, so I didn't want to buy like a new one. Yeah, but I haven't found one that I really enjoyed. And this is 1 pack, or 1 and a bit pack of coffee, so it's perfect for a coffee pack, and it's so beautiful. I really love it. And the red matches our Mocha Master because we have a red Mocha Master. So I'm very pleased with this, and this was 190 Swedish crowns, which is quite a lot for a tin, but I thought it was beautiful. And I'm gonna get the other one as well. And the second one that I got for myself is this one. And I have one of these, but in red. I will film it for you so you can see how it looks. It's such a good tin for like hårdbröd, which is I've heard this crisp bread, maybe. It's a Swedish, I think it's a Swedish, mainly Swedish thing. It's like a bread that's dry and hard. Doesn't sound that good, but it is very good. Or I can, you know, store cookies in here, or maybe something else. Rullrån maybe, which is a thing that me and my mom will do maybe this year. So I'm very happy with this one. I love the colors, and I especially love the scene on top. Yeah, so I'm very happy about this one. This was the same price, so 190 Swedish crowns, which is a lot for a tin. But I wouldn't pay that much for one that wasn't in such a good condition. So yeah, maybe I'll have this here. Yeah, maybe it's too big for that. I don't know. For now, it will stay there. So yeah, that's what I bought today at the Christmas market. Now I just put Hilma to sleep, and I'm hoping that she will sleep for a while because she didn't sleep at all this morning, or like maybe 20 minutes. But yeah, so the plans for this afternoon, we have done the cleaning and everything is done. Feels really good. The plans for this afternoon and evening is just to Robin gets home like around 5:30, I think, so I will try to edit yesterday's vlog, so that's finished for tonight, while Hilma is asleep. And then I will have some late lunch. Maybe I'll have that while editing, actually. Yeah, I will do that. And tonight me and Robin is going to make the food plan for the week. I'm gonna go do the food shop, and we will make some dinner. Hopefully some dinner that we can have for like a lunchbox in the week. So we'll see about that. But I'm very happy to have my Christmas sweater again. I really love this yoke. It's a pattern by Skein Knits. There's an alternative in the, you know, you can do both this yoke design, or you can make colorwork all over. And I want to make one with colorwork all over sometime. I just got a photo from my friend Alex that she is wearing hers today as well, and she has made one in brown and white, and it's so beautiful. So I'm thinking I want to do like a low contrast one, because this is quite high contrast, and it's quite a Christmassy one, which I love. This is actually the same color as the one, the thicker yarn, the 3-ply that I got yesterday. It's the same kind of yarn, but that is 3-ply and this is 2-ply, but it's the same color. So I really don't stretch out on colors. But yeah, so I want to make like an all-over colorwork with a low contrast, so maybe like a light brown or something, and a white, or maybe not white in the contrast, maybe like a dark brown and light brown for contrast. That would be beautiful, because I really want to make another one, because I love this one. It's beautiful, and it's a really good pattern, and you can choose, there's a ton of charts included in the pattern. I will link the pattern down below, but there's a ton of charts included in the pattern, and you can just pick and make your own custom-made Christmassy or wintry sweater. I chose 2 different kind of stars and 1 reindeer chart, because I wanted it to be like Christmassy, but also being able to be worn in like from November to February, kind of wintry style. And I also made it rust, not red, because yeah, I suit better in orange tones than red tones. It's hard to find a red tone that suits me, according to myself. But yeah, so I want to make an all over because it's so much fun to knit as well. Yeah, that's the update for now. I have some coffee. I had like 2 pieces of chocolate, so I'm not hungry right now, but I know myself, because I spoil my appetite so easily, I'm hungry beneath that. So I actually should make myself some lunch to eat while editing. I will do that. That's the most sensible grown-up thing to do, so I will do that. And Eden was with us at the Christmas market, so now she's very tired. She just wants to sleep, and she can do that. Yeah, okay, so I talked for 12 minutes now. So I will get on with editing, do that so I can leave that behind for today, and then focus on the afternoon and evening, so we can have a nice chilled evening. Also, we have the, yeah, I can show you. We have this advent calendar, which is you get one of these every advent. And in there it's a novella and a bag of tea. So last Sunday was this, The Crippling by H.C. Andersen. It was good. It was actually kind of cute. And today we have a Christmas Carol and Winter Apple. So this is a black tea. Yeah, black tea with apples, rose. Yeah, black tea, apple and rose petals. Yeah, and also rhubarb. Very nice. And this is the 4th and 5th part of the Christmas Carol, and I believe that we got 1 to 3rd last year. Can't remember, but yeah. So we will read this later. It's really beautiful. The covers are so beautiful. They always are. And last year's was like the peak. Last year was totally my vibe. I'll try to remember to show you later. But it was like a wallpaper, like an old-time wallpaper feeling to it. It was really beautiful. Okay, so now it's almost 15 minutes of just talking, so I will make some lunch and do some editing. Bye. Good evening. It's 5:30. It's soon Hilma's bedtime and Robin is on his way home. Eden is here. Hilma's here. And I can feel a cold creeping up. Yeah, creeping up. Coming to me. Breaking out. Yeah, I can feel a cold breaking out. I'm not sure how, you know, how bad the cold would be. I can't feel if it's a big one or it's a teeny tiny one. I'm hoping for a teeny tiny one. But I can feel something in my throat and I can feel, you know, not great. It's not that bad yet. But yeah, I knew this was coming, okay? Robin's been sick. Hilma had something, I don't know if it was only teeth or if it was a cold and teeth as well. I don't know. We'll see about that. But yeah, so I'm feeling something. But Robin's on his way home, and I will go do the food shop when he's home. I will put Hilma to sleep in just 20 minutes or so, and then I will make a list, and then when Robin gets home I will go do the food shop, because it's not that bad, so I want to have things done so I can chill for the rest of the evening. But yeah, that's the plan for tonight. And I've already made like the crust for a pie. I don't know what filling we will have in it yet, but I'm gonna go do a food shop, so you know, I'll find a recipe before and get the groceries for that. Yeah, nothing much. Oh yeah, okay, so I casted on this new design that I made a swatch for. I want to show, I will show you the swatch later because it's not here, but it's dry and it's so soft. That yarn is full of spinning oil because the yarn feels kind of rough before you wash it, and then you wash it and it feels super soft. It's a super soft, super nice yarn. It's not Swedish wool. I don't know. I think it's merino. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. But yeah, so I started the sweater and I decided to go for a raglan sweater because many reasons, but I feel most comfortable in raglan sweaters. And I want to, yeah, I have a vision in my head. So I'm hoping that that vision will come to life in the sweater. Yeah, so I just cast it on the neck and I'm shaping it with, not with short rows in, you know, I'm not casting on the whole neckline and then doing short rows. I think it's called a staggered neckline. Then I will pick up stitches for the neck ribbing and yeah, do that afterwards. But I will continue on that later. I also want to knit on my secret sweater. But yeah, we'll have to see if I can do that with the one that's receiving it in the sofa next to me. But I will now put Hilma to sleep and make a grocery list and get started on this evening. Can you tell that I just want to have the food shop ready so I can sit in the sofa and knit? That is the best evening according to me. Good evening. It's now after 10 and I have to go to sleep soon. I'm just watching Sara Wallgren, which is a friend of mine. If you follow her, you know that she's very sweet and kind and so talented and inspirational. I just love her project with the Stickade med liv. It's like you follow a favorite series or something, you want to see the next part. But now she's finished with the sleeves and she has woven and felted her fabric for the bodies. So very, very excited. Yeah, I just wanted to wrap up the vlog for today. I also wanted to show you that I casted on a project in this rusty yarn, the nail yarn. I actually cast it on and knitted the whole of the raised, like the staggered neckline. Then I wasn't pleased with the raglan detail, so I just ripped it out and started over with a more simple raglan, because the pattern that I want to have. I will show you the swatch tomorrow because it's too dark now. But the pattern that I have on the main fabric, I wanted to have like all the attention. So I was at first adding like a detail in the raglan, but I forgot that and just making a 2-stitch raglan instead. I think that will be great. So we had some tea. It was a really good tea. Today it was black with peach. And we also had some, it's called ostkaka, which translates to cheesecake, but it's not like the you know, the cheesecake that you think of when you say cheesecake. It's an old Swedish dish, I think. It's really good. We had it with some whipped cream and strawberry jam. Yeah, so I'm very excited about this project. I want to knit on it a lot. I'm so tired now. But I also had forgotten about a project. I'm so mad at myself. This one, it's just finished. I finished it last year. I didn't hem it last year, obviously. And I thought this year I will do it in time for December so I can hang it on the wall, maybe like here in the kitchen or something. I haven't done that, so I have this to hem, and then it's finished. It says we wish you a Merry Christmas, or a peaceful Christmas, I would say. For now, Merry Christmas. So I cross-stitched this. It's a linen fabric and a cotton thread. And I also have to remove some threads from the back. But yeah, so I'm trying to do that in the next couple of days. I've done the food shop for the week. We put it away, we had some dinner, we had some dessert. Hilma's feeling better, I think. She slept 2.5 hours in the afternoon after not sleeping at all morning. And then she was, you know, she wasn't sad or anything, so maybe it's better. I'm hoping. She didn't have a fever, so I think that's good. Yeah, and then we watched the show, me and Robin, and that we were following every week, and now it's here. I'm yawning so much. Then I watched Sara Wahlgren, and then I haven't had time to watch anything else because I did the food shop after Hilma went to bed, so it was a late night. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Tomorrow it's Monday, it's a new week. We have done this vlogging thing for a week. Feels wild, and I'm very pleased that it doesn't feel I don't feel overwhelmed right now with vlogging and editing and everything, so it feels really good. But next week I will have to focus on the book a bit more, to finish some texts, and yeah, that will be good, I think. And as Robin is not sick anymore, so he will go to work, and I will also get my mornings at the cafe back, I think Tuesday and Thursday, where I can go to the cafe and work for a couple of hours before he goes to work. It's a bit easier to concentrate there. But yeah, otherwise I don't think next week. One of my brothers coming for the weekend to my mother's house, so we will hang out with them for a bit. So I'm very tired, I have to go to sleep now. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that you found some downtime, maybe some knitting time. I look forward to talking about more things next week. I have a list of things that I want to talk about during Vlogmas, so I'm doing that next week, and then I will also be recording a knitting podcast, like a sit-down podcast. So that will also happen next week. Yeah. Now I'm just procrastinating going to bed. But I will do that now. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you in the morning, Monday morning.